Do you like conveyor belts, the 18th century, vertical city building, and a rimroad-style colony? Welcome to Whiskerwood, where I try and build a colony of mice run by cats who hate us and will eat us if we fail. With winter and pirates being a problem, can I build a glorious colony and survive our angry masters? Let's find out. And we land, quite literally, on, I think, this land, no, that land, with our intrepid explorers. So our island of Freetown has got nice resources. There's a better island behind us, but apparently we have to go here. We can go there. We're going to go here regardless and build ourselves a dock. And with that, there's our 5 little settlers, our whiskers. So our very first step is to get immediately taxed for our 5 settlers. See that? 25 tax. So our first step after being taxed for literally landing is to get the warehouse down. All resources will flow to this. And then look for food, which is all the way over here. Yeah, it's definitely a bit of a walk, but I think we should be able to get it. Trees and berries. Just need to connect using our fancy steep stairs. One there. I guess there. And there. So now we have a walkway up around here using some of our limited planks. Cool. But back at base, our lovely little whiskers have now made ourselves a warehouse. We now have resources we can now send back to the claws, the cats who technically own us. Also, they will periodically send us supplies and then charge us for the supplies. Nothing here is free. See, 135 debt owed already. So how do we stop being in debt? Very important. First, we need food to, not die. Then we need a woodcutter to, gather wood. And then, of course, we need a mining camp. Ores are the best thing to sell. Now, obviously, you can't see too much. There's some gold ore there and some coal and some copper here. So we're going to mine it all out and then sell it to the cats. I say sell. We're going to use it to pay off our debt they forced us to do. So with that, any single one of our mice who isn't working will now start building. As you can see, they're taking the logs and they're going to start making some stuff. We will be needing housing for our people, but for now we're going to get, let's see, 2 miners, Quan and Rosin, and we're going to have them dig into here to get the gold, then here to the copper and the stone, and we'll slowly start mining this area out. All the resources we can take, we will then start selling back. So you two, God, you're small, are you a child? Uh-oh. So you two carry on doing a good job. And back over here, we're going to start getting some food up, because we kind of need food, so congratulations, Twitch and Blaze. And our final person, our final mouse, is Thorn. We're going to accept this quest. We get ourselves a 6th mouse, because we've just immediately completed that. Congratulations and welcome to the team. And our 6th person is going to start building for us. Now, we don't have much in the way of basic housing. It's either 3 stone or 5 logs, and logs can be sold for a lot. But stone shelters have no housing quality, so, yeah, we're going to have like 6 of these down immediately. And that will allow us to have our people live somewhere and not be unhappy. Unhappy mice don't approve. And we actually need approval to get more mice. See these? This is what we call by approval. When they are happier than being sad, we get one of these for each happiness. So I can actually slowly but surely grab people. So you and you. As you can see, it also costs even more population tax every bloody time. So we are now at 8 whiskers, which means we need even more houses. But now it also means we can carry on building faster, growing faster, and hopefully not dying faster. That, of course, is a big one. So let's just keep grabbing all the coal. Keep growing there. We'll get another person taking out the wood. There we go. More logs, more food. And now we play the waiting game as the mice spread. 2 of you should be building. At least I think 2 of you should be building. We have 8. Yeah, 2 builders. Do we not have enough stone? Freetown in the summer of 1765. A good year for some, day 1. Now we could use some of our limited logs to build a log cabin, which as we've seen is slightly nicer. So we're going to have 2 of them there. But it's not exactly going to help the city overall, because logs can be sold, because obviously it's long distances home. Oh, nighttime. So ores, logs, and lovely stuff like cotton can go on the journey. Perishables will give you a little bit less, so we need the gold. I don't think they take stone. We need to make sure we always have money. As you can imagine, an unhappy cat is a hungry cat. Oh, apparently the whiskers can die. Here's a grave. Don't really want that, but here we are. Now, like I said, they got nowhere to go, so I'm just going to sleep on the floor. The evening is almost over and nighttime will soon begin, but where can you go? Nowhere. Yeah, they have literally all fallen asleep in a pile on the floor. And our first day, there's our approval, 110. Unhappiness, 83. 27. More approval for more mice. Yeah, I think we need to get the housing up and running. Hard labour, they don't like that. Well, I'm sorry, you're literally mining. There are different guilds your mice can be part of. This was an engineers guild, like doing engineering stuff. I think we have a single miner in the miners guild. There we are. So we need some better guild mates. We need some better buildings. So just Build me their houses. Also, our tax is now 230. How the hell did that happen? Oh, great news. Supplies have arrived. If we say no, the cats get unhappy with us. If we say yes, we get charged another 42 gold. Oh, give us the resources. Although now, as you can see, we have a slight resource problem. Yay. Please mine better. I'm thinking maybe a second mining camp. I think we need even more resources, but the gold is slowly but surely coming out. Resources like logs and things are happening too. We have people finally getting really rubbish little huts. In fact, they're not the best huts. I think we probably could do with a lot more mice to run everything, but for now, I guess... Oh, 815 gold in storage. The gold just got deposited. 89 per piece. Yeah, okay, that is good. We'll mine as much gold as possible. I think we may already be out. And we'll use that for the first couple of weeks of taxes. But for now, we let them build, grow, and gather the resources. The trees are being cut. The berries are being taken. Soon we'll need a farm, but for now, I think we should be okay. I'm beginning to think the more I dig out here, the less greenery I will have, because the greenery here is, of course, where we're growing crops. Do I have much greenery? I do kind of over here. Maybe it spreads, I don't know. Can I build boats to the other islands? Because that's definitely more greenery over there. I mean, I guess we'll find out, question mark? There's a whisker launcher and bridges and slides, so that's a good chance. Oh, elevators? Oh, we really are in the 1700s. Either way, I don't think we should dig this area up until I get a farmland in it, because I kind of need that food for future. We have high approval, which we can use to do policies with a town hall, but for now, we're still expanding over here. I'm thinking is also a bad thing, but there's a farm over here. We're going to build it there. It says we need planks to make it, which is a factory, which is a sawmill over here. A sawmill does require apprentice level mice. We do have one apprentice level mouse. I made darn sure of it. So once we get the logs, we're going to build this sawmill. And then we're going to use that to build this farm over here. And then we're going to start growing as much food as possible. Because quite frankly, without food, we're probably going to die. Let's actually put you there. There we go. So there we go. We now have access to food, to wood, to a log cabin so people are slightly happier, and to the first of many taxations. So as you can see, we can give them nothing, and they'll be very upset with us. But we can start giving them something. It'll still be -2 clause trust, which is a problem. -1 clause trust, or we can push the clause trust higher. Right now, we don't need it to be too high, but we do need the supplies being sent. 50% chance for schematics does mean they might give us many, many nice techs. One of the best techs to get early on is a plank abode, because for now, building out of rubbish rocks and logs is not the best. You have made your first tax payment. Well done. We should expect the increased output from your colony. Yeah, of course you bloody do. Increased output? You've only just started mining. It's been 3 days. Either way, some more people. This person here is educated. So we're taking them. Educated people are quite hard to find. This one's a monarchist. This one's a monarchist. That means, of course, they support the cat monarchy. So 3 more whiskers. Oh, we gained ourselves a plank blockhouse, which is 34 planks to make. We're taking that of the options they gave us. Or I'd like more people, but building with planks is much better than building with logs. I think like 1 log is 8 planks. With the new people, I think we should probably set up maybe another mining area over here. So a second mining camp is going down. That should solve all this mining segment, and that will still give us 3 construction workers, and then our educated can work the sawmill without cutting their arms off. Let's set that as a high priority and get the logs flowing. Yes. Please, please. Where did you two come from? How did you get up there? Are these actual real ladders? What are your real ladders? Look at that. I didn't think they were actually real ladders. So this should take 3 more logs of machinery. So the sawmill is officially up and running tomorrow. I just saw the farmland go up over here. So we can have one of our workers go over here and be a farmer. How does this work? So 1 person, and they go farm tool to here, and that's now farmland. I do this to here. Okay, so each one you put down can be different things. I want this to be berries. I guess I want this to be cotton. So we're growing berries and cotton. Cotton to sell, berries to eat. We may need more farmland and farmers. So let's have 2 people here, Hornby and Cinder. And over here we're having Scamp. Scamp will turn 1 log into 5 planks. Oh, 5 planks. Says here we can have 1 apprentice or 2 regular. So I guess we're just going to have 1 regular, because I think our apprentice is working somewhere else. But either way, growth and expansion is coming along super nicely, which means more houses. Which means we can start putting plank block houses down, and they are... This is going to be awkward. I may have to actually start planning a city soon. For now, we'll put them both there, and I'll give 4 people space once we actually build it for 34 planks each. When we build it over several days for them. Approval's still massively up there. I'll take that at least. And 111 taxes in 3 days. I'm okay with that. With the golden yours flowing in, that's plenty of time. We just need to keep the city building and growing. Oh, apparently pirates are on their way. So we have to refuse the pirates' demands, and if I remember correctly, they won't take that nicely. The supply ship is here. Any good supplies? Tea, hardtack and machinery. I think we still need the basic machines. Let's put another 46 on our debt, I guess. Over here, the farmland is growing. We have the cotton, and then we have the berries. That is good. We still have some berries left for our mouseketeers to take, but this should future-proof us, kind of. And with that, we're going to put a storage shed down here. So obviously things will get put in the storage shed. And then it should be taken to our main warehouse, which only has 233 capacity. So mini storage sheds everywhere is currently the way to go, because we quite clearly don't have access to the warehouses. Input hopper, flat belt. Oh! There is conveyor belts. Oh, but so far it doesn't look like much of a town. Even a village, it looks like a shipwreck. But this is currently what we have after 4 days. It's getting there. It's kind of getting there anyway. We're going to fatten this entire area out here, because you can build vertically on top of other buildings, kind of like timber boards. This area here will be where our city is. Huh, apparently my educated person is working at the Miners Guild. Where is my Engineers Guild? Where are you? Explorers Guild? Now, I genuinely cannot find my apprentice. They are somewhere, but not where I can see them. Oh, found them. My apprentice is currently Thorn over here in the Farmers Guild. They are currently doing woodcutting. I'd rather have you been over here, but I guess I'll take you working as a woodcutter, because that's clearly where your skills should be. Hopefully we get some more people very soon. According to this, we're getting whiskers today. Yes, more people. We'll expand the city to several more. And what juicy new people do we have? We have a unsafe worker. Hello, Frost. A diligent Scrabble. A expectant Scruff. A rebellious Blue. Yes, okay, let's take them all. So we've officially grabbed all the people. We're now up to 16. It's going to cost us 270 tomorrow. That's fine. We can still make it. Just keep expanding everything. More workers everywhere. Oh, look at that. Found more gold. I slowly strip mine the very edge of an island which could probably flood. Either way, we're getting steadily deeper and more resources are being pulled out, and money is still good. Money might not be good anymore. Apparently we're somehow due nearly 400 gold. Even Rivers selling gold. We are getting poorer. Luckily, we should still have resources to pay for it. The farmland is coming along slowly but surely, and more houses are happening. But I can't say this isn't a big hit, because this is so much. At least they're happy with us. Either way, we carry on building. We gain more supplies, which again, if we say no, and I am going to say no, they get slightly angry, but again, we could just pay them to not be angry. And this is rubbish. Let's re-roll. Claw of visage, intimidating visage of a claw. Intimidates passing whiskers. Yeah, let's take this, I guess. We now have a new schematic for a statue of a cat. Either way, there's not much we can do while we wait for more of these logs to turn into planks, because I just need these houses done. Without the houses done, we can't really get more whiskers to the colony. And we definitely need to start doing something about it, because that's minus 17 approval. People are getting angrier. Why? Slept outside, fine. Rough and stuffy, yes, the houses are bad. Threadbare, need more clothing. They have dirty fur. Okay, I need to fur them? I have a bathing dock. I think I'm going to need a bathing dock there. So that should solve the bathing problem. This requires planks. Let's high priority that. And just ignore this boat for a second. Oh, never mind. I can't ignore the boat. It's a private blockade. We either give... Let's refuse cooperation as part of the quest. Oh my... Okay. The pirates just blew up my base. The pirates just straight up blew up my base. Thank you! I didn't need the sawmill anyway. It wasn't expensive to replace or anything. Oh, please don't be more pirates. Who are you guys? So that's what happens when you say no to pirates. They just use cannons and blow up your entire thing. And because of our lack of approval, we can't hire any more whiskers. So we're already on a downward scale where that costs another 37 gold coins. Okay, high priority. Rebuild the sawmill. then the bathing dock, then the housing, and hopefully that means the city should be good to go. Oh cool, the next quest we have is 21 population, which we can't do until my people approve. Build the dock faster, and also the housing. I will say as I keep going, at least we now have 1,300 resources in storage. I think it's because the crops are being gathered over there, the cotton. We also have a bit more gold in the pit. Apparently approval does not crave meat. It's getting steadily worse. Alright. Apparently eating in a warehouse is also bad. They want a cafe. Fine, I'll give you a cafe. I'm going to build a cafe temporarily, permanently up here, which also requires planks. So that means they should eat there and be happier than just going inside a warehouse. All I personally know is this bathing dock is the most important building ever, and it's barely even touched. Luckily, I don't think there's such things as massively high tides or hurricanes, so I don't think we'll drown. But yeah, it's not the best weather. We don't really have much in the way of storage, we don't have much in the way of safety, but at least soon my people can stay inside the water in a bathing dock as opposed to being blown out to sea. Which, if I do a bit of a zoom out, as you can see, they could end up literally anywhere. And just like that, we have a bathing dock. My people can bathe in groups of 5. Yes! It's not insane, but it's a good start. Oh, they're using it. Look at that, they're bathing. That should mean those 5 are happy. Look at the 6 in there, but either way, those are happy. Approval is even worse. Minus 165. Alright, fine. We'll make you some clothing. Oh, how do I make clothing? I need flax, don't I? Okay, I'm going to keep expanding this. As you can see, this now has even new things like trees being grown here. So this is now the flax. So we have flax, trees, crop fields of cotton and of berries. We still have some gold ore. Do that, make you go away. But there we are. The city is officially growing and expanding. The sawmill is making things. I am putting people in the right jobs. We have farmers doing farm things. And over here, the Miners Guild is doing mining things. People who aren't in the Miners Guild kind of don't like to do mining. Cool, that was a waste of money, weren't it? Still can't afford anyone. However, I'm taking the stowaway. Build some more housing. As you can see, if I put it over the water, it does take some logs. They'll build a supporting structure underneath. Either way, I'm getting this over here, put down a weaver, and I'm going to do it again. This gives us some woven cloaks, where people aren't upset about, having no clothes. It does, however, mean I'm now at 400 tax due. But housing is being built, cafes are being built, and my people are wearing clothing. So happiness and approval is now finally going up. And as you can see, it starts to look quite nice up here as well. But there we are, more housing, happier, better housing. And Blaze seems to be a common name over here, working on the cafe. In fact, while we're doing mass scale expansion, what we really need is probably a logistics hub to start moving things around. I've built things badly, so you ought to be there. We have a couple of storage sheds over here, so we have to start doing movement over this way. That means resources flow into there. The logistics hub then takes resources back to the main area, so we start moving resources around the city. But I guess that's a future problem or situation, because right now the weaver is up. And with that, we are now making flax into woven cloaks. With that, we now have food, clothing, happiness in a cafe, and of course a bathing area. So we have all the amenities the average mouser needs. So I'm kind of happy with where we are. It's not the best, it's not a good looking city, it's not even a good looking layout. But we have most of the amenities as we start expanding into a real city as we slowly dig significantly below the sea level. Apparently the cats don't want mouse cloaks. Cool. So either sell them the raw materials or I make my people happier. That's going to be a decision I'm going to have to make very, very soon, eh? 600 taxes! Look at the taxes going up. 85 a day for pop and 24 for admin. Oh, you sods. And speaking of the sods, here come the sods. And here goes the last of my gold. Yay, I've spent everything. At least we have cotton, we can sell them to make them slightly happier. But 600 tax. At least with them gone, we finally hit 21 mouse. We do need 4 more houses for it, but here we go. We'll get a farmer, an engineer, another farmer, and a miner. And there we are, 21 people. And now we have access to long stairs. How long are long stairs? Oh, I mean, it's nice. I guess I could do something with them, but there we go, we have long stairs now. Oh, and also supplies, which would have grabbed this much. While we're at it, let's just spend all of our money and take away 144 tax credit. I'm taking that. I will say the cafe seems to be doing quite well. People are eating over there and being really happy. Let's have 2 people work over there. The bathing dock does still need another one. We can also do fishing. I should have had a fishing dock a while ago. So I'm going to put one of those down here. And there we are. That gives us access to food. I think we can sell the fish as well and probably also eat the fish. So we now have berries and fish. 2 varieties of food and a slowly growing housing situation. The third real house has been built. We have plenty of people now sleeping indoors. And the fishing dock is nearly there. And there we are. No whiskers. Wait, we need an apprentice? Where's my apprentice? I've put an apprentice into the fishing dock. And I've put 2 whiskers into here. So if the apprentice is first, I can't put anyone else in. So now we only have 2 people making planks. And we have 3 people gathering fish. Also, for those wondering, on day 13, it is fall. And it has been for about 3 or so days. During winter, things get chilly. And during summer, things get warm. The logistics hub is also now online with Nibbles. So Nibbles will go out and grab supplies from the big storage sheds and take them to the big central warehouse. I would like, of course, warehouses, but it is what we have right now. And honestly, as I'm building a house on top of another house, I'm starting to like my weird sprawling slums? Docklands? Whatever it is, I like it. Although I still do not like this 130 gold per day I'm now paying just to have my city run. Maybe I do build a town hall? Maybe they'll, you know, give me less taxes when it comes to this? Or maybe they'll tax me more for having a small administration. I don't know. Do I? I mean, there's no real good place to do it currently. I could put it in a pit. I could really put it in a pit. Put it right down at the bottom. I'm not going to, but I could. Oh, look at that. Because it's fall, we're already at the yellow phase. It was red last I checked with the fire. We're going to start needing fireplaces soon before my people start getting cold. I think we should be okay till winter, but we'll check on that. Food's starting to get low. I think we may need other farm over here. I think one just isn't enough for this entire section. Although it's very hard to say, because obviously I can't quite tell how much extra. It says like it's growing up to 9. So there might be a high chance, but otherwise, yeah, I think we need more farms. And maybe tea leaves, why the hell not? Maybe I can lock tea leaves when these guys come to steal all the money, and there are 2 other galleons to shoot me if I don't pay, I've just realised. Hello, take all my cotton, take all my flax, take my coal I still can't use, so I don't have industry, and remains of my copper. And now, sod off. Yay, yeah, all of you leave. Please stop bothering me. And just to prove I am absolutely insane, let's grab a couple more people. So you, and you. So now at 24 mice. And now we need stock for winter. We need 84 total food. Let's grab another stowaway. Actually, no, re-roll. Charcoal furnace. Process logs into a generic fuel source. I'll take that. We don't need fuel, but I'll take it for now. I do think we need even more food, because it says that we have 17, so the new mice are going into fishing. And the supplier who just came in is giving us even more planks, cloaks, and logs. I think, honestly, let's not make our own cloaks for a while. It's taking up too much resources, and let's try and get more food being done. Oh, wait, I have too much stone. Okay, how do I get all this stone? I think first step, of course, is a stone cutter with planks. Somewhere. Okay, so we've done that. So we now have a stone cutter there. It will turn all of our stone into cut stone. And cut stone still has no tax value, but we can use it to make better buildings. Buildings like this charcoal furnace we can't use. Or a grave for the people who are yet to die. And currently that appears to be it. But you know, 2 items. Oh, look at that. We have 30 bland food, and someone's annoyed that someone's insulting the king. I mean, I'll take it. I don't really care. We're expanding the housing even more with more houses over here and there. The housing will keep on growing until the people are happy. Subpar houses for everyone. And the pirates are here for 182. And what do they want? Cloaks or my machinery? I'm going to have to get shot. Cool. Just blow up everything important. Oh my god, they did. I lost a sawmill. Expensive. I lost a cafe. Can't repair it. I've lost houses. I've lost the docks. Oh, I've lost everything. That was bad. That was really bad. 10 logs and 1 machinery to repair the sawmill. Oh, please say you have... Okay, you have 2 machinery on the cheapest one. Unload that. Give me the machinery now. So saying no to the pirates is getting me killed. But onwards and upwards. We'll see how well we can do. Oh yeah, we only have 1 apprentice, don't we? So I may need a school to train more apprentices. Can we afford a school? Let's see. A research lab is cut planks and cut stone. And a school's 34 planks. I'm thinking get a school that the apprentice can teach other people to be an apprentice. And with that, we're actually not having educated mice everywhere, as opposed to whatever the hell we currently have. The school is going up here, along this really rickety bridge thing I just built going over the sawmill. Don't fall, or there's a buzzsaw. Oh, and now I want decorations to lift the mood? Yeah, sure, I'll accept that. We are very low on food. Winter has arrived. The brutal winter makes a treacherous travel, such the king will suspend many visits to the colonies. Cool. We're low on food, and it's winter. What that also means is it's a little bit cold. Can you tell it's cold? So I now stop building these, or my people will start freezing to death. I should have built this city better. This is just awkward. And also, I appear to be mainly out of logs. I'll be brutally honest, we're out of logs, we're very low on planks, because of course they're also made out of logs, and a large chunk of our city is dead. Welcome to winter. The only thing we can really do is get another woodcutter, and I'm thinking probably put them up here. Oh, it requires 3 logs to build? We need logs to build a woodcutter. So, problems are massively building up. Can't even afford staircases to build up to get more of the trees. Luckily, we do have a bit of a tree farm going here. We may have to harvest early for the logs, but natural grown trees, they are a problem. Luckily, I am using a bit more of my approval to get the overtime up and running, but here we are, slowly but surely, struggling to get logs, to get food, to get houses. This is a great introduction to winter. Oh my god, and one of my people is built behind the campfire. So the only campfire we were building, this little bugger, Shadow, built behind it. Yeah, you go back. You've ruined everything, Shadow. I hope you die. On the bright side, a single fireplace has gone up, so everyone in here is warm, and that is mostly where our people sleep, so I'll take that. Just, you know, not warm where our people are working and our people are eating, but where they sleep, that's fine. So we're getting there, I guess. Our second woodcutter's up and running. Well done, Scuttle and Cord. Go and start cutting things down. I know you're seeking heat. I don't care. Cut things down. With the second woodcutter up and running and 2 of the fireplaces now active, my people should be better. It's not the best, but it is survivable. We're going to have to go 200 to get some more planks and logs. Oh, that was expensive. The next tax is going to kill us. But with that, we should be able to completely rebuild again. Oh, it's night time and all slowly freezing to death. They are warming themselves up by the fireplace, which require apparently actual logs to keep going. So not, you know, the worst, but it does mean every time they get cold, they have to go back to this area. So it's taking longer and longer. However, I have overtimed and double-timed the sawmill and the log cutters, so we should get plenty of planks flowing to the front line. And every building will be built again soon. Hopefully tomorrow, we'll see. Wait a second, what is this? Railroad? There's a railroad? We have elevators and railroads and launchers. Oh, there must be boats somewhere. Well, wherever it is, it may appear later. But either way, I think the city is back on track. Supplies are now flowing, a couple of buildings are still destroyed, and the school's getting close to being built. In fact, there's high priority so our apprentice can train other apprentices. We need a few more, and we never actually got the 84 food it demanded of us. That failed. That was a massive, massive failure. Great news, everyone's upset because pollution and bland food. I know you have bland food. We have a slight 750 golden taxes. Was this how we fail? Hopefully winter ends tomorrow. But yeah, people upset because this is polluting. Yes, it's a fire and it's smoky. People upset. What is this? Rescues without homes. People upset because it's cold. There, we've done that one. And honestly, everyone's getting really, really angry because of bland food. Yes, there's a problem with that. We can't actually get any more food in because there's no storage. But we have access to fish. We have access to berries. And eventually we'll have a cafe where they can eat them. It's just that none of our people at the plank making place are plank making. And honestly, I'd like for them to finish the cafe. Please stop hating me. I'm doing nothing but try to save you. Oh no, one of the fires has gone out. Everything's even colder. People are freezing. Oh, people are actually freezing to death further out there. Look at that. Oh, come on. Yeah, you guys get a campfire over here, right there. You guys get a campfire right there. And there we go. When those two are built, you'll have fire. And it may not matter if winter ends tomorrow, but, you know, I tried. Also, we made 5 planks, only 2 were delivered. Where did the other 3 planks go? I mean, even with the cafe not built, at least we've solved the heating problem. See that? As they come through here, they warm up. It's not... Oh, the best, but it's working. Also, winter just hit 0 degrees. That's getting quite cold. Well, the day has ended. The people are very angry with me. There goes all my approval. 758 upcoming taxes, and it's still winter. Cool, it's still winter. That's a problem. Like I say, as long as this cafe is built, they'll be happy there. That we can move on to the bathing docks. No one has left. I don't think they can. And no one has died. Yet. And now suppliers arrived. I mean, I'm just going to take the basic one because I can't afford any more. 100 in debt. Oh, this is going to cost a lot. Had to move the forager's hut even further this way. Looks like there might be iron over there, but for now we just need the berry bushes. Slowly but surely our expansion of foraging and mining is getting further away from the centre. Oh, finally they're putting planks in the cafe. It took 3 days for them to go from here to here. But with this back up and running, we can finally serve hot food and get our people to like me more. And while I'm at it with this pit, how far can we go down? That is too far down. That is way too far down. So mining can get quite deep. As you can see, we could probably go underground and then go across to the other island. So if we can't build ourselves a bridge, I'm going to dig myself a tunnel. But that's a future plan. For now, please tell me winter has ended. They still hate me. And taxes are expensive. Oh, they're very expensive. But we have survived another day. Still winter, but survived another day. Good news, another supply ship has arrived. I can't afford this. Oh, I'm going bankrupt. They gave me new clothing and, you know, planks, but it's bankrupting me. Luckily, we have fish flowing. We have food flowing. The cafe is now actively running, so that will be starting to serve people, so won't be unhappy there. Next stage is getting the bathing dock back up and running. Do I have any access to cannons? A signpost. No, I don't have access to cannons. I guess when the pirates come, I just get shot a lot. Great. Well, at least the school's up and running, so we know how smart we are before we get shot. Great news. The school is complete. So I've taken our apprentice and both the fishermen off to put them in the school, which means I now have access to no fishermen. Only minus 19 approval. We're getting higher on the approval. The threadbare clothing to pump 1,077 tax. And it's still winter. There's nothing I can do today. We just have to hope and pray. I've also figured out why our food is becoming problematic. We have no storage for food. So this area over here, with all of the stone inside of it, is quite literally screwing us over. So I need to solve that issue as well. So in the grand scheme of issues, I don't have enough storage space. I don't have enough food because of storage space. I'm going to have to start massively building houses to get rid of the stone for storage space. It's going #great. Luckily I can use some of the logs and the stone to get some things built, but I think it may have been a little bit too late for us to salvage this. I mean, at least we're happy in the cafe, I guess. How's the teaching going? About 1/3 over 2-ish days? We're getting freezing and a lack of food? Okay. So school could help us if we survive long enough. I'm building several more little storages on a multi-layered system. And if that area doesn't help, well, we've already lost. But at least the bathing dock is also operational. So we have bathing, we have good food, and we have vaguely okay housing. Sometimes vaguely okay is all you can really ask for. And in this situation, it looks to me like 259. Why? I mean, frostbite I understand. But all the rest of this, why? Day 24, still winter. It says winter ends tonight at least. I'll take that. If we just survive one more day of freezing rain and all of our resources have been taken by tax collectors and a lack of food, we'll have survived. Suppliers arrive. We can't really afford... Ooh, hard tack. We're going to have to. Cool. Let's unload even more for even more money. We're now at 1,200 tax. Oh, that is so much money. I'm getting a second farm operational. I think we have survived, though. Storage is finally bringing in lots of food. Farmland is finally bringing lots of resources. Now we actually have storage space for them. We actually have supplies. Oh, and we also have a complete lack of areas giving heat. Cool. It may only be for a day, but we kind of need some. Just one little fire. That's all I need, please. Looks to me like the fire went up just at the very end. People are now suddenly warmer. Slightly less frostbite. See that? Look at that. They're warming up. No frostbite, no food, and an entire year survived. 25 days. Oh, it's not the nicest little city I've ever seen, but we did do it. And it only cost us 1,000, about 200, maybe 300, 1,300 in tax. Oh my god. Let's see. Approval's up by 3. Good. Threadbare clothing's still a problem. But here we are. We survived. We can now pay tax in 2 days. Cool. But welcome to spring. It's still a little bit cold. But we are now finally getting towards a survivable time. In fact, it's still way too cold. We need a lot more warm areas. One all the way over here. There we go. So those should help out a bit more. Lots of heating. People are getting starving. Will die soon without food. I'm getting you food. Come on, the school just needs to give me 2 students so I can actually get the fishing up and running again. 1 person's freezing, but we have 2 more people working the farm. And the apprentices are nearly there. In fact, apparently they're the ones starving to death. Who'd have thought it? Students going hungry. I think I'll leave it there for now. So it's been an entire year of survival. It's gotten tough. There are so many more things we can do, including railroads and so on. If you want to see more, please tell me. Otherwise, this was a single look at Whiskerwood. We may make this a complete series. Otherwise, we'll come back later when it's had a bit more time with a few more patches. But I've enjoyed this a lot. I like this game. And I've put a fair few hours into it. Oh, and we just gained 1 person from the school. They are now officially an apprentice. Look at that. We now have people over here doing fishing again. See, I've been the Fallen Shogun. This has been Freetown. No deaths yet. I've been the Fallen Shogun. Take care. Be awesome. Be epic. Be amazing. And I'll be seeing you sometime soon. Good luck. Goodbye.